Oh, yeah, okay.
We're manual. We're on. Okay. Alright. Yay, that's cute.
Quarantine, state of emergency, shelter in place. The President Trump downplays the threat.
It's going to disappear. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
And this happens on March 11th.
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Trump then announces this a couple days later.
I am officially declaring a national emergency.
Hospitals across the country drafting new standards to restrict the number of people allowed inside delivery rooms, even limiting the number of in-person prenatal checkups. Several hospitals in New York banning spouses and partners entirely.
That's what I mean. We just got this house, which we're excited about. You know, I mean, we were sitting here before we talked to you, like looking at things for the nursery to buy, like trying to be excited about, you know, the nursery. But there's this like underlying tone of stress and fear and uncertainty that affected everybody. I mean, your whole life revolves around weddings and public engagements and singing, you know, hotels. I mean, Javi. He's been amazing. So I've been working 8 to 7 days a week. He's been doing the cooking, the cleaning, taking care of the dogs.
Being a house husband.
Florida, they're very incredible.
Yeah.
Thank God. I wouldn't be able to get through without him.
Yeah.
So,
good.
Aww. Can't go to a store. The shelves are decimated. Guidelines keep changing.
Yeah.
I don't think we can plan anything based on where we're at now in March. I think we have to wait until like May, June time frame and kind of get a feel of where things are
at in June,
and then make the best decisions that we can. Obviously, we want to be there for the birth of our child. We will be there. We will. One day at a time.
You will be there.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Can you give blow kisses?
Bye.
Can you blow kisses? Oh, thank you. I got it, kisses. Oh.
The beautiful baby.
The beautiful baby.
Hello, Tahiti. Javi is back there too. I was just sending you a quick video. I just wanted you to know that I think about you every single day. There isn't a day that I sit here at this computer station working that I don't think about you and the baby. Sometimes I think about how I haven't talked to you in 3 days. I don't know, it bothers me. So I'm gonna try to get into the habit of sending you a video every single day just to let you know that you're on my mind. So anyway, just a quick hello.
It's been emotionally and mentally the hardest. What are you supposed to do? You know, and especially when you can't leave the house, you're stuck inside, there's nowhere to go, you can't even entertain your toddler by taking them to the park or the zoo or the beach or the pool. Like, And I broke down in tears a few times, sobbing, crying. And Lyric walked over to me and he got so concerned. He just looked at my face and he put both of my cheeks in his hands and he looked at me and he pointed to my forehead and he went, "Help me." And he hugged me. And he goes, "Is this okay? It's okay, it's okay." And it was just the sweetest thing because even as like a 3-year-old, he understood that I was in pain, but that my pain was from my mind.
I am sitting here actually writing an email to the COVID exemption body of Hawaii to beg them to give us an exemption that will allow us not to have to undergo a 2-week quarantine once we enter Hawaii in order to pick up our baby. It's also been really crazy that I sent an email to the leadership of Kaiser here in Southern California and asked them what can be done to allow both Javier and I to be in the delivery room, present for the baby's birth at the same time. And that letter has gone all the way up to the executive assistant of the president of Kaiser here in Southern California. That email was read directly this past week by the president of Kaiser Southern California, who then forwarded it to the president of Kaiser Hawaii, who read the letter himself and has assigned it to one of his vice presidents in order to see what can be done. So man, I just thought as I'm sitting here writing this email, I thought I have to document this because no one has tried harder than your fathers, than your daddies, Javier and I, to make this happen and to see you. Our journey has been a long one, but we're confident that it's all going to be worth it in the end, and we're thinking optimistically and positively that this is all going to work out. So, fingers crossed.
I just have to say that your guy's little baby is fierce. He is a kicker to the max. Like, he is actually like physically like, I'm like, oh, he is actually like hurting me. He kicks over here and then he punches over here, and he is a little athlete, this guy, for sure. But he's doing well, very active, very strong. Say hi, daddies. Love you. Okay.
In the car wash.
Okay. Okay, don't touch that, Chunks. Okay. All right. Come, come.
Yep. And you guys all live contractually, and that you have no genetic ties to the baby at all as well.
My OB sat me down. She's like, well, right as of today, you're allowed to have one person in the room. And I'm like, so one of the parents doesn't get to be there when the baby's born? I'm like, I get it. She's like, well, it's because it's out of your body, so you're considered the mother. I'm like, I know, but like, I am not the parent.
Some hospitals are way more surrogacy friendly than other hospitals.
Yeah, so many moving parts, so many things that you can't even predict. Or, oh, you're gonna get into my nightgown. Okay, Lyric is. Thank you.
To be true correct and that energy and everything was learned.
So first off, I would say that these past 2 months have been probably among the most challenging for us too, Just, I mean, we knew that we were trying to do a lot at the same time with, you know, the baby in the house and work and all this, and then the pandemic hit, and with coronavirus, that just added a whole new element of challenge to everything from the move to...
I stopped working as well.
So it's been a lot. It's probably been, God, this whole year has been like kind of like a roller coaster. It started out really well, like all about best self 2020, and then pandemic hit, and but yeah, I mean, we were talking to, you know, we even made an appointment with our, you know, a counselor to, you know, talk about how we can be best parents. And he was like, you know, just one of the things that you guys are talking about is enough to be a whole hour session with one of my patients. But you have a list of like 10 things, you know, a brand new house, a move, a new mortgage, having a partner, one income, having a partner, not have a job, a baby, contractors, construction,
more
choices, and you know, and not even be able to have the face-to-face support of our friends.
Yeah, we kind of talk to people face-to-face.
I know. Yeah, you can't have just like your family over and like your friends to like be there and
or even as simple as going to a store to return something or to buy something or to see if everything's online, everything's on the phone, hours on the phone because of the COVID-19. Well, they could hire people.
Just the collective energy, vibration of everyone. So even if you're like, I need to get out of this house, and you need to go to like the grocery store, you go around and it's like this collective paranoia, you know, that you're just like, you can taste it almost. So that doesn't help if you're already dealing with like stress and anxiety. Like for me, the most like emotional and mentally challenging thing just in itself, not to mention on top of that, being pregnant, and then I can't imagine for you guys with all the other things.
Yeah, it's been probably one of the most challenging 2 months, not just of the year, but I mean, probably of our relationship, I think.
Yeah.
I composed a really long email Wednesday to the government of Hawaii, to their COVID team, and basically begged them for an exemption, saying that, look, you know, we really need to be there to care for our child. By law, we are the intended parents. This baby is not the responsibility of Tahiti. And finally, yesterday, we got a response, and we are exempt from the quarantine.
Yay! From like the government, which is great.
They said just take this letter to the airport, show it to everybody, and you won't have any problems. So
we won't have to quarantine, but that won't get you in the hospital.
But at least that's one step there.
And Javi's been doing a lot of work on the baby shower next weekend, which we're super excited about.
So another contingency that I want you guys to even just, I guess we'll end up having to make that decision when we get a final answer from Kaiser, whether both of you guys get to be there or not. And I just want to put it out there that from a birthing standpoint and laboring standpoint, from me, I am completely and totally open to doing a home birth.
That is a very generous thing to offer, and
so I want you to think about it, because I know there's a lot of moving parts with it, and as a physician,
let's see what Kaiser says.
I can see a lot of moving parts, but definitely I like the fact that you express an alternative that can work.
So anyway, I'm just saying I'm open to it. For me, because I'm like, we've gone through so much with this whole process, documenting it, wanting it to be this like experience for you guys to both be there. And if we can't get through this hurdle to let you both in that room because of COVID, like I don't want that to take away from this is like a once in a lifetime thing. We can't get these moments like back.
We're gonna get through this. I am not worried. We have overcome bigger challenges than this. You know, if the world thinks a little pandemic is going to stop us from being there to deliver, be there with our baby, no, we're going to make this happen. Let's take it one step at a time.
Honestly, you guys, I've been like, I can't believe I'm 32 weeks pregnant on Monday. Like, I just feel like it's gone by so fast. Like, look at this guy. Like, look, can you see? Look. Because he's a little munchkin. He's getting big, but like, I just can't believe it's like almost over.
Behave in there. Stay inside that belly until August 2nd, okay? Please.
I'll let you sing. Okay.
All right, well,
Have a wonderful day.
we love you,
Take
and you behave yourself in there, okay?
Yes.
We can't wait to see you. We know that all this is going to be worth it. All this stress and anxiety and fighting over stupid things, and you know, it's all just happening because we want the very best for you and for you know, to make things happen as smoothly as possible.
He just kicked.
Right.
I put
you hear us.
the earphone.
You hear us in there, don't you?
Yes.
I put the earphone next to his head, so I'm like,
Oh, really? Oh.
yeah. When you were talking just now, it's cute.
Nice.
That's your daddy's. That's your daddy's.